Alright, what is up, y'all?
There.
Of course, you're gonna love the intro with the funny Easter egg of the UFO. That's part of my point with this live stream. There's a lot you can do just right here in the plain old story.
Easy now.
Like, example, up in this area here, if you go around, let me think. First, you have to have at least 30 animals discovered. Clearly I've got a lot more. But if you go there, you'll get a random guy talking to you. And then you can go again within 3 days of game, like 3 days in game. You'll get another voice. What this voice is an Easter egg called the Lonely Giant, which most people think, I think it also is Bigfoot. Then you go up to Roanoke Valley and there's a literal meteorite. Old trading post, a little house that's been struck by this meteorite. Some more fun ones. Down near Strawberry, I believe it's like right in here. No, it's somewhere over in this general area. There's a spot with 3 bridges you can cross. If you look down to the right, you'll find a crate down in the wash away of that area. And in that crate, you'll find a gorilla suit in a box. Don't know if it's an Easter egg or just some funny shit that they threw in the game. I know in this general area there is a crashed train that you can loot. Oh, my favorite one. Down here in Saint Denis. And I'll even show you the stuff about it. No, it is my journal. There you go. There is 1 and 2, 3 and 4 and 5. 5 spots you can visit and find markings, like graffiti, in Saint Denis. After finding all 3, you go at exactly midnight, and you find a vampire. You go to this exact spot right here. You'll find a little X that looks like someone, like a dead body marker. When you die on the map, or you kill something like a person on the map, a little black X appears. One will appear right here. That's where the vampire is found. Now, I know, like, I don't believe it's in it, I can't remember where it is, but you can find the little circus crew family. And then you come down to Saint Denis to, I think it's this theater house. You come to one of the theater houses and actually get to watch them perform. They're not that great, but it's still pretty cool. There's a pig man. There's a witch. There's a bunch of interesting Easter eggs throughout this game. Then there's fun things like the rare white Arabian, which I have right now, the white Arabian. there's a trophy you can obtain after you've completed the game. Well, not exactly after, but like after Morgan has died. After Arthur dies, these red markers minus this one, ignore this marker. This is where the horse is. But all those red markers are grave sites. You visit those markers. Well, you visit those grave sites. Actually, interact with the grave, and you can obtain a trophy. See if I can remember them. I know these two are in the very beginning of the game that you never met. You've got Arthur right here, next to the Mysterious Hilltop Home, which I call the Hobbit House. But here's Arthur's grave. What's his name? He's the Indian. Not Eagle Falls, but his son, Low Rock, or something like that. Whatever. This is the one I think it is. I believe there's two here. Or is it? No, this one has two. There's two grave sites here. There's one there. There's one here. I think this is Sean. Or this one might be Sean. No, this one's Sean. This is the... that gang member that you guys took and captured, and he became part of your crew. I can't remember his name. But those are grave sites. You visit those, you get a trophy. There's treasure hunts. Literally, I found a majority of the treasures. I think I only have one left. Legendary animals, I still need to go get that one. But I have a few others, like that one there. That one there. And this one you actually find through the story itself. The story actually introduces this one to you. Now, these legendary animals, some of them are a pain in the butt to kill. Others, they're not so bad. That grizzly bear, he killed me twice just to get him. This one right here, the legendary bull gator, killed me 5 times before I got him. Maybe I was doing it wrong. Maybe I just was unlucky, but yeah. There's also up in here the coyote, legendary coyote, or is that the gray wolf? That's the gray wolf. The coyote. See, still haven't got him. Can't remember where it is. I think it's actually over near Valentine. Yes, it is. There's a legendary fish here in this river. Over near the horse, the White Arabian, there's a legendary fish. There it is. The legendary coyote. Down near Rhodes in Saint Denis, there's a legendary fish here. I think there's one over near Blackwater. Yes, right there. I think it's a bluegill. Like I was saying, where the horse is, the White Arabian, Lake Isabella has a legendary fish. And a buffalo. I have them. I don't have the fish, but I have the buffalo. I haven't obtained any legendary fish yet. They're not as easy to get, from my understanding. The Adler Ranch. I haven't visited it since. Ches Porter. I'm still trying to remember where in the game. I don't want to cause any spoilers, but in the game, you do get to kill Micah. And you can obtain his pistol. That is a fun mission. There's a fun mission. At this saloon, you'll get a stranger marker. The man wants you to go around and have a chat with gunslingers. Doing so, you can unlock rare weapons like Granger's revolver, beautiful revolver, I think. Flacco's revolver, Flacco, I think his name is Flacco. Midnight's pistol. Callaway's revolver. Which is my favorite, a Schofield. You should better look at that. If I'm correct, this is the one that has the saying across the barrel. Yes, it does. And then, if y'all want to see my revolvers. Yeah, they're nothing special. They're just black and gold. Beautiful revolvers. I need to clean them, repair them. But, there's another aspect. You kind of can in online, but you've got to basically break an arm and a leg to customize them like that.
Whoa,
And I'll get there. Random strangers with random environmental events. There's the Boulder Gate, whatever that is. I can't remember the name of that. Here's a fun one. I think it's out over here. Where was it? Or is it between? No, it's right here. This little island right here. Can't remember what the dead man on the... Oh, there's an event where you find a dead body that was really messed up. That's where you can find him. But out on this little island, there's a little pirate boat. In that boat is a very unique weapon, which I have. Pirate sword. And there's the machete and the cleaver and the knife. I do know there's also a rare bowling block rifle. Yeah, there is a rare rolling block rifle. I can't remember how I got it, but this bad boy is fucking beautiful. You can't get the engravings anywhere else but on this rifle. And it's... I could be wrong. Let me compare to my rolling block. It has slightly more damage than the normal rolling block because it's the rare version, but it's a beautiful rifle. Yeah, there's Easter eggs. Things like, here you go. O'Crea's Run. Hamish Sinclair, you actually meet him. He's literally a one-legged veteran that lost his leg in the war. You get to go fishing with him. I have not done that. All the way up at the map, right here, you get to meet a scientist. He's an inventor who created I think he's actually the guy who created the Tesla coil. And you actually find him here in the park of Saint Denis. Or is it down in here somewhere? It's right down near the entrance, actually, I believe, in this area. But you actually get to meet that guy and do a couple missions. He's a weird scientist. There's an artist that you meet in Saint Denis who is a pervert more than an artist. I think I might actually have some of his drawings. Yeah, there's a piece of meteorite from the meteor. Still have some gold, large jewelry bag. I know these are unique items. Some of these are documents. There we go. Drawings. Charles Chatney. Yeah, he's a French artist too. He's not very... Yeah. He's a pervert. Apparently somewhere in Emerald Ranch. I think it's in one of these 3 buildings here. Or actually, I think it's in their saloon. But there is a lady you can save. The circus people. Now I remember, the little circus family. You can find them, I believe, in Ansburg. In their saloon. No, it's not Ansburg. It's Van Horn Trading Post. In the Van Horn Trading Post saloon, you'll meet the giant dude. He's weird. In my journal, actually, I might have something on them. So there's the vampire. I think that's the legendary bear. Not sure what that was. Something with the revolvers. I bet that was the... Oh, that's when you get Micah. Yes, you get married. They have a little bit of... I've never played the original Red Dead Redemption, but they have some of the stories from that in this game. Actually, is there anything after the vampire? Yes. Okay, here we go. There's an Easter egg of a killer robot up at where the Tesla coil thing was. Yeah, but this one's about the lonely giant, as they call him. Charles has a fight club. Remember running into that. don't see the thing in the journal. I could be way behind on it. But El Magnifico is one of the 3 of that group. But yeah, like my point is, there's so much to do in story mode. Go to a fence, you can get trinkets. You can hunt for all the legendary animals to build those trinkets and some other things. I think there might be an Easter egg or something. Don't count me on this, but I bet there's something over here with the penitentiary. Now, I'm not done with the map. The map goes clear out to here. There's tumbleweed and some places down here that I'll show you later when we get to the online session. I'm trying to think. There's a bunch of fun Easter eggs you can find. Like the pigman. There's a werewolf. A guy who's a wolf, basically. The oil fields. But yeah, there's so much lacking in the online version of this game. So much lacking. I can't even begin with how much there is lacking. Games. You can play blackjack and a couple of other fun games. Speaking of Emerald Ranch, I don't know when that Easter egg works. I'd have to search that up on YouTube.
Hey! Move it!
Yes, there's an Easter egg here at Emerald Ranch. I'm gonna sell those.
Remember you. Passed through here some time ago, huh?
I'm gonna make me $1,500. These I'm not selling because they're unique.
Clear. I need to pass.
Yeah, by the way, your fence can make you loads.
Been a while since you were through here.
If you go to a fence, hit the crafts. These are the trinkets you can build, but you need to get the legendary animals to do that. I've already got the coyote fang. I now have the moose antler trinket. Which does what? Permanently increases player health experience by 10%. There you go. I got a health bonus now. This one's harder. I'm still working on it. This is why I have the I think maybe not. I have the cobalt petrified wood. Still need to go get the legendary boar and a gold earring. Can't find a brass compass. And then talismans. Yeah, there's talismans and trinkets that he can craft
Remember
for you.
you. Passed through here some time ago, huh?
Your dynamites, documents, masks. I'm not getting the masks. Kits, provisions, weapons. Oh, your satchels. In the story, go to Pearson's, I think his name is. He's the cook. He can do a lot of crafting for you. he can also make satchels. I have all of those satchels because you can buy them here at the fence after Morgan dies.
Been a while since you were through here.
There's my girl.
There's a dog. I'm actually going to mess around in here for a little bit. Maybe I can find this saloon or is it this house? I know there's a place where there's a lady trapped inside of it, in a sense. I don't fully know the whole thing with that, but yes, there is something along the lines of that with an Easter egg here in Emerald Ranch, I hear. Yes. As my horse clotheslines me and gets stuck up in a tree. There's also the humor in this game of random fails. Laugh it up, laugh it up. I know y'all are laughing now.
Let's go.
My horse is a dumbass. This is a stable. What are you doing, horse? Okay, unless there's... I don't know, I feel like there's something I'm missing. That building right there, let's go look at that building. I just have a feeling... Yep, it's this big house.
Jesus! What's your issue?
But I know there's the lady trapped in the saloon that they say the Emerald Ranch Saloon or something like that. There's a lady trapped in the saloon. There's a bunch of things you can find out through YouTube, and just there's a bunch you can find in the story mode. Or I mean a bunch. I'm not even a quarter of the way through with half of them. There's so much you can find. Challenges. When you... Oh, quick tip. When you actually kill a legendary animal, it's always going to come out perfect. You're never going to have the problem of killing a legendary animal and getting a bad carcass. Well, not a bad carcass, but a bad pelt. It's always going to be a legendary pelt. Take it to the trapper. That's where they go. The legendary animals only can be taken to the trapper, not your butcher. Butchers for your animals that you hunt, like my deer I just got. By the way, that deer kind of played out cool. I did not kill him. It happened when I was working on the Easter egg. He just kind of got stuck and ran around and died. It was just dumb luck for him. I found it funny and figured I'd check him out, and oh, he's perfect.
Hey, wait.
He died perfectly. He was killed in a perfect kill, which means he was very clean. Gave me a good pelt. Could have probably taken his carcass. Should have. But yeah, there is so much. Actually, let me show you this. Challenges. Catfish Jackson's home robbery. Catfish Jackson. I need to go do that. Challenges. Bandit. Gambler, Herbalist, Horseman Challenge. Hunter, Sharpshooter, Survivalist. Weapons. Gambler, Herbalist, Weapons. Maybe I already have the Treasure Hunter. Yeah, there's a treasure hunt. There's a number of treasure hunts. Example. Valentine. Where's Valentine? Right there. I believe it's over in Caliban Seat. There's a treasure here. Well, a treasure map. But I know one of the treasures is apparently I'm dead or alive up there. That's cool to know. Over in O'Crae's Run up this island, there's a treasure. Up in here, there's a treasure. Over and up in here, there's a treasure. Yeah, there's treasure chat. There's treasures you can find. There's so much that you can actually find. Just in story mode. Beecher's Hope. John Marston's house he builds in the game. Fort Riggs. I haven't checked that place out, but I know there's something special about it. There's Easter eggs all throughout this game. And not just Easter eggs. There's hunting, fishing, Albert Mason. I need to go see what more about that. Oh, wildlife photography. He's fun. I think there's something with an island over in here, maybe? I don't know, but I know there's a lot of cool things you can do. So yeah, let me get to the fact with that. So much you can do in story mode. Apparently, somewhere in Saint Denis, Charles does a fight club. There's bank robberies you can perform in the story. You can even do train robberies. You go down to Emerald Ranch, and this fence is not just a fence. You can also sell stolen station wagons. There's a horse fence where you can sell stolen horses. Bounties. Photo studio, post office, saloons, stagecoach, tailors. So many options. Now, let me get to this point. Rockstar, Grand Theft Auto 5, they're doing great with Grand Theft Auto 5. That game is going ballistic right now. Like, still has been. That game is like the most popular game. You mentioned GTA 5. Oh yeah, Grand Theft Auto 5. I love that game. A lot of people. The game has so much to it. When it first started, when online first launched, there was a lot to do even then. Still, and to this day, there's so much to do that it's such a vast majority of things to do. Let's go hang out with somebody. Let's go do some missions. Let's go do some races. Let's go kill people. Let's go do the heists. go do some bunker work, make some money. Let's go mess around in some nightclubs. Now that that's available. Arena Wars. There's so much to do on Grand Theft Auto. Yet, you go here on Red Dead Redemption, Rockstar isn't just lacking. So far, it looks like they're barely even trying, like they don't even pay attention to the game. Yes, it's still beta, but even for a beta, it's beyond lacking. I do know that there's a possible DLC coming out for Red Dead Redemption Online. Hopefully it's a good one. We'll find out, I hope.
Made it this far, eh, girl?
But along those lines, there's so much Rockstar could throw into this game that they haven't yet. I hope they do. If not, shame on Rockstar, because this game could take off easily. And I mean easily. There's so much that they could do.
Good girl.
Yeah, that man, I haven't talked to him often. I've talked to him once. I think he involves the witch Easter egg, or maybe he's a side mission or his little random side quest. Just running into people down the roads. You'll find those.
Couldn't do it without you, girl.
With online, there's so much they could do. Why don't we have some DLCs like a saloon DLC, where we can own our own saloon? Why don't we ever get to build our own mansions or our own houses like what John Marston did? Why can't we rob trains yet?
That's my lady.
Rob banks, big bank heists. I could see a bunch of heists with your posse being able to rob trains, rob banks, do holdups. Why can't we have our own stagecoach company? Be able to build our own stagecoaches. This is the Wild Wild West. We could do so much. Like, I guarantee there's going to be more weapons. I could be wrong, but I believe I might already have the double action revolver. Actually, no, I don't. I take that back, I lied. I do not have it yet. If it's even available. Example, like Grand Theft Auto 5, they've released the double action revolver for the Red Dead Redemption 2 release. Why have they not released it in game? It's not in story mode.
Whoa!
It's not online, unless it is and I just haven't obtained that yet. I thought I did, I went and looked at it, I don't. Apparently I just got... Did I kill someone? Oh, there's another fun thing. Honor. There's not much to do in online to build your honor up. That is a great aspect they have that they could feed off of.
You okay?
I could see some big challenges with hunting. Like I said, let's get some legendary animals going on in online.
There.
Maybe some type of a hunting event, like a seasonal hunt.
Who's my girl?
Holidays. I haven't heard of anything with these holidays. Like, we just had Valentine's Day. Was there anything special for RDR with Valentine's Day? No, there was not.
Well, well.
Alright, come on, boys. Get your backs into it. Use your legs. That's what you have them for Pete's sake. Don't put your hands higher and push. Come on.
Now that I ran into this is something fun.
You better not drop it. You better not. Come on,
Ku Klux Klan Easter egg right here.
Do you want this rally to happen or not? Have some respect. Just leave me be.
You get an Easter egg for interfering with those, by the way. Yeah, we just intervened a deal with the Ku Klux Klan. There's an Easter egg where they burn themselves alive. It is hilarious. Can't loot that one. Why don't they have some funny Ku Klux Klan references or something in online that we can do? Maybe some Ku Klux Klan outfits or something along the lines of that in history. Within the game. Yeah, there is a bunch of possibilities you could do in this game. The online is lacking. Let me put it this way. I could be wrong about this. When GTA was released, online was bigger than story mode. There was a lot you could do in story mode, but there is so much more you can do in online. I think it was somewhat that way when it was first released, and it's gotten even bigger, clearly. Why is it the complete opposite with Red Dead? Yes, I know that Red Dead was forced to be released way before it was supposed to be. But even then,
How about this?
there's a lot. I mean, a lot that can be done with online that still isn't done.
There. I love you, lady.
And
Hey, you.
I can come up with tons of ideas. Horses. Yeah, there's horse races. Why can't we do something along the lines with our horses like a ranch?
Lady. Whoa, whoa!
Ooh, wild horses. Yes, you can actually tame and claim wild horses. Not just in story, but in online. I have a Mustang.
Whoa, easy.
I'm gonna calm this horse
Come on.
just for the hell of it. I now successfully broken and own. I mean, I think I could own this thoroughbred, but I don't want to.
Go on, boy.
But yeah, like old ghost towns like this bad boy here. I'm sure there's an Easter egg with that. Train robberies, bank robberies, something with the stagecoaches, like a stagecoach company or more stagecoach robberies, even. I'm sure they're gonna release.
Stop right where you are.
I'm not going
Take
that way.
another step and you'll have a bullet in your gun. You're getting robbed here. Te voy a matar.
Yeah, like
How are you?
there's so much with online that I hope they can do or will do.
I'm proud of you.
And those guys aren't leaving me alone. There we go. Example. Let's come down here to roads. It's not popping up right now, but you go to the post office, sometimes you get a wagon wheel appearing. Details about being able to actually rob station wagons. Strawberry. You're told you can go to the post office in the exact same thing. Oh, by the way, if anyone was curious, yes, you can take baths in this game. Go to the hotel. There's an area for a bath. It's quite interesting. Why don't they have a hotel in online yet? Lack of story. There's so much lack in the online story. I could see so much with a trapper. Yes, at the Elysian Pool, there's a cave right here with bats and some other fun things. There's a treasure back in there. Reed Cottage, I might want to go look into that. Maybe there could be something along the lines of online with this right up in here. Why are some of these Easter eggs not in online? They already have it right here in story. They could implement it into online pretty damn quick. And I mean very quick. Posse Up is supposed to be right now where you can get double money XP. Okay, I give him props with this gun rush. It's actually gone somewhere pretty quick, I feel. Showdown series is another deathmatch, then there's the races. I have not done them yet. Let's get more of the last team standing like we have with Rockstar's Grand Theft Auto. There's a lot they can do with online. Maybe a photo competition or something along the lines of a photo gallery. Maybe something along the lines with the photos like an art shop in online. Maybe we can take photos of the wild and build this mansion and display them in our mansions along with trophy hunts like a bear, the alligator. Why can't we have the old parlay shootouts like they did in the Wild Wild West in the towns? Where you can challenge people to a duel. Rob trains is going to be awesome if we can do that in online. Now, yes, there is one train robbery that has happened in online, but it wasn't that great.
Howdy, stranger.
I mean, there is a pretty good start with online, but it's still not enough. Example. Gold. You've got to do these missions to get gold, and you don't get enough. We're not going to be able to do anything with the gold we have. All these stranger missions, I've done them quite often, and it's the same shit over and over. It's repetitive. It's like there's just going nowhere. I feel like it's boring. Online is boring right now. I've actually gone up to this area in online. There's no meteor there. They do have somewhat of a bounty system going on. Okay, here is what I don't have in my story mode. I still need to go through and discover all this. I still need to come up here to to Strawberry and discover this section of the map right up here. which I'm pretty sure there's something pretty unique. That legendary horse that's right here, she's not here online. Wish they would do something with that. Because everyone's gonna have the exact same horse. Yes, you can go to the stables and buy a free horse. I have it right now, it is an Arabian. It's not too bad. Ranking, terrible. I've played online on Red Redemption when it was first hitting beta, if I'm correct. I mean, I didn't get to play it right as it hit beta, but a little after because I was having internet issues. Horses. I have some new horses. American Paint. And these things are frickin' ugly horses. Just my opinion. War horse. I can actually own a Hungarian half-bred now. Don't want to. American standbred. Ooh, I believe I can own the gold horse soon. It's a buckskin, never mind. But yes. You can get a free red chestnut Arabian. I have it. It's not free anymore, but I do have one. My goal is to obtain this beauty right here. But I need to be a rank 70. Ranking is ridiculous in this game. I do not own... Oh, I do have another empty stall. Cool. I'm gonna use that for something different though. Yes, there is free stuff in online. I like that. It's cool. But with that, warning shots, that's cool. That's new. Okay, there's some improvement. They got the warning shot feature. But, like I was saying, we're missing some weapons here. I have dual Schofields, dual Volcanics, Cattleman Revolver, High Roller Revolver, and Laggy Glitch. My guy is having a freaking masturbation moment, it looked like. High Roller Revolver, is this something I unlocked? I don't remember getting this. But yeah, weapon customization in this game sucks for online. You want to know why? Gold.
Well, new
Only way to
in
make
town.
your weapons
Well,
look pretty is
It's
gold.
really the catalog you want to look at. It's got everything in here.
Let me show you what I mean. And this high roller revolver, what the fuck? How did I get it? Oh well.
You keep treating that like your own child, all right? Good on
These
you.
are similar to the ones I have.
Yeah, beautiful condition. Keep it up.
In story, but yeah, both of these customizations require gold to do anything. Yeah, it sucks. There's not a lot you can do with customization in this game because it requires gold.
Any information about anything at all, you can give me a shout.
Might as well buy me
I'd
some
recommend
ammo.
loading up on extra ammo. Good. Ain't no trace of rust on that as far as I can see.
Might as well clean it. Get some ammunition. Hunting knife. I've already upgraded that. It's pretty as it is. Oh,
You
on
keep
this
treating
line,
that
on the
like
line
your
with
own
this,
child,
there is some
alright?
pretty cool
Good
stuff
on you.
with online already, like free
Go
weapons.
ahead.
I hope they stay that way after the beta. Like the volcanic pistol's free. I own 2 of them. I do not know where this high roller revolver thing came from. I don't recalling ever having it, but it's pretty cool. Varmint rifle's free. That's a very good rifle for combat. A headshot, they're dead, and it's the fastest reloading weapon I found so far. Rolling block rifle, I cannot wait to get one. Pump action shotgun is free. Maybe it's because I have the pristine edition of this game, the
You better get ready for a mess.
Ultimate Edition, Ultimate Limited, or something like that. I have a really good edition. Yes. Maybe that's why it was free for me. Different ammos. I'm still waiting to unlock my ammos. Because I would love to get me some express rounds. And some high velocity rounds. Because they do different damage. Yeah. I want to hide all that info real quick.
I sold my old blunderbuss to a bounty hunter last week.
All these different ideas here
That
are
boy's
pretty
out
cool.
looking to get someone, that's for sure.
Different holsters. Different gun belts. Yeah, the guns, I definitely can see them adding more later. But the customization is lacking. Missions is lacking. Can't wait for this DLC to hit. When it hits.
Okay, let's move in. What?
Just seen something I want to look into real quick. Do I have... I always check this when I'm online. There's sometimes a yellowish gold mission. Those are the main story. It was very lacking for whatever the main story missions were. I've done them all. And it felt incomplete. There was so much more they could have done. Why can't we do stuff like a fight club with Charles in online? Why can't we have Sadie Adler help us do stuff? Why can't we interact with John Marston online in some way? So much in online they could do better. like a gunslinger shooting competition. Why can't we do hangings yet? I guess this is your closest you're gonna get to a stagecoach robbery on this game right here. I don't even have a lock breaker, so I can't break the lock. But I can shoot the lock. There's that. I just did the best I can to rob a stagecoach. Do not get on that. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna loot the stranger because I can. High honors, I've heard, is really good to have in this game. It's not an easy task to keep it. So you join online right now, the most you're going to deal with is boredom, trying to find something to do to rank up. I would suggest some killing maybe. So that's all you can do is kill other players. Maybe some hunting if you want to hunt. Yes, I could have shot that doe right there and killed her. Some good hunting. There's so much I feel you could do with this game that they haven't done. Level 1. No, that's a lie. I've already maxed out my horse buying to level 4. It just said level 1, right? Yet I go here, level 4. In fact, 83 of 50. 2483 out of 2450 on my next level. Yeah, I'm well over bonded with my horse. Great overview of it. I do feel though like stats are lacking. 3 of 10, 4 of 10, and I've been doing anything and everything to get that up and it won't go up. And then I don't know what the deal with this is. I have 8 and 8 and 8 and 8 and 8. I've done everything I can. I'm still underweight. I can't get my weight to go up. And my horse randomly just ran into a rock. My horse is a dumbass. Oh, and when players actually kill your horse, you've got to wait some time and get the scrawny nag bullshit. I hate that horse. This is not my camp. Yeah, I'm not getting down that way. Let's come over here. But yeah. There's not a whole lot with online right now, and there's a lot of room for improvement. There's a lot of things people have probably thrown out there they could do. Train robberies, bank robberies. It's one thing I would love to be able to do. Better weapon customization beyond what we can do with story mode. Where's this double action revolver that we did a treasure hunt for in Grand Theft Auto 5? There's some characters we ran into in in story mode, that we could do some stuff with in online, like Mary Beth. Dutch. I could see some pretty funny shit with Dutch in online. I could see some of the heists driven by him. Yeah. The gangs, I can see them having a little section of the online mode where we actually have to interact and do stuff to resist the gang from the story mode. I can't remember the name of the game. My bad. I don't know why I can't remember it right now, but there's a gang. I can't remember the name of them. Morgan and Dutch had a big issue with this game, a big feud with them. Why can't we have something to tie in with that feud? An enemy predator, not a prey back there. Yeah, there's quite the ideas we could do here. I do know that they just recently did an update where players are harder to locate on the map. That's kind of cool. Let's get a bounty system going on where we can actually put bounties on each other that, say, the Adler can help us go after players and get some good payout money. Money is a big issue in this game right now. Big issue. I can do mission after mission after mission. With strangers, I can sit here and do missions like deathmatch style stuff. And it really doesn't make me much. And I don't want any of those people saying that you just need to grind the hell out of the game. I have been grinding the hell out of this game. I quit playing it because the grinding got me nowhere. There's nothing that you can really do with this game right now. It's pretty upsetting. I have a funny idea. I've actually done it in story mode. You can ride a donkey. Why don't they have a donkey race? Or race with pigs or sheep instead of a horse? There's the UFO and all that in story mode. Why don't they have some fun things like that in online? I know they have some of that in Grand Theft Auto Online. Actually, there's quite a bit of that online. Like with the gun running Easter egg, with the gun running missions with the bunkers. Why don't they have something along the lines of those in online, for example? Like, I'm surprised we can't do anything like run arms deals. There's quite a lot that they haven't done that we can't do in this game that we should. Don't see the flag. Is this my camp? No, because I don't have that style of a tent. Nope, there's the flag right behind me. I do not own this camp either. Yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff we could be doing in online that we're not. Bank robberies. There's actually no train to rob. The only train I found in this game, you can't rob it. Other than in a mission form. In fact, ambient, there's sometimes a train appears that you can drive around. I can find some fun with that, but at the same time, there's got to be more you can do with that train. Like an armored train type deal going on here. Why can't we get like an armored train kind of thing happening? You see all these movies in the Wild Wild West with the infamous outlaw. Why can't we have some online, not our characters, but other NPCs that are an outlaw of that type that we can interact with and do some things along those lines? There's a lot of technology in this era that we could have some fun with. Like the telephone was not created yet. Telephone. Trains. You go to Saint Denis, it's the very first actual city. I could see a fight club in online. I'd do it. I could see some actual horse jockey racing. A hunter's club. Surprised we don't have any face paints or any unique masks. I did see a funny video with a Back to the Future reference towards this game. Surprised they haven't pulled any funny stunts like that. I'm not saying I want them to, because that would be kind of ridiculous. They tried something like that with Grand Theft Auto 5, and a lot of people hate it now because we have a it's the. I hope I don't get copyright for any of this, but yeah, the Deluxo. I kind of like the Deluxo. I'm not a big fan of it at the same time because it's kind of overrated with the weapons. I could see us driving around with trains on the tracks with gun with the I can't think of the name of that gun. The Maxim machine gun coming out of the front end of it. Could see us doing some sheep herding, some cattle herding. Yeah, there's some ideas that they could come up with online that they don't have yet. The outfits, they're not too bad, but I would like more stuff with the outfits. More chaps. I want some better looking boots. I would love to be able to actually... Here's a fun idea with the gallows that we could imply. You put a bounty on someone, you obtain that bounty, you turn them in. What if we could take advantage of that a little more and hang our fellow online players in the gallows? Along the lines with that hanging is, it doesn't really affect that player a whole lot, but it makes them like a most wanted player in the lobby, or I don't know. There's a fun idea with that though. What if we do something with the gallows with our online characters? What if they actually added something with these the vampire in the game, the circus crew? There's some funny characters I added in story mode. Why can't we do anything with them? Why don't we have our own Lester the Molester type deal in here, like the old creepy uncle? Uncle would be a great one we could throw in on this game. Yeah, there's not a whole lot we can do with online with Red Dead right now. I'm not complaining. I'm not saying that it's a complete failure, but right now it is a big upsetting letdown. This horse is hauling ass. I want to try and catch up and kill this guy and see what I do. Oh, well, fuck that idea. He's gone. I don't see how. But yeah, there is quite a bit they could do with this game that they haven't. Bigfoot. Alright. That's embarrassing. Same time ridiculous, because I haven't even shot a shot at this guy. I haven't done anything to him yet. And he's still attacking me. They better not make this game more futuristic like they did Grand Theft Auto 5, though. That would ruin it. Yeah, I do feel... I would love to see some ability to be able to rob a train. Rob a bank, make some good money off a heist for that. Maybe even rob the oil mills. Yeah, right now Red Dead Online is a disappointment. They could do a lot better than they already have with it. And I feel like they really haven't made much effort at all. This next DLC they better do something with it. Let's take advantage of it. Really take off with this. That was a pig. he's still up on top of that barn. Hiding like a coward. Yeah, I feel a lot more in online that we are lacking. And now I've got a bunch of random idiots attacking me in this lobby. Like I was saying earlier, this is all you can do online right now is go around killing people. Time to break out the farmer rifle and show them how it's done. I seen him that time. And I'm pretty sure I can get him again. That was an NPC I just murdered. I can already see where this guy's at. Yeah, this is becoming bullshit. Because there's so many people over here and I'm not even aiming at them and they're picking me off. I haven't done much combat in this game in a while. What? That was a fucking headshot. I'm switching to the varmint, because I know I can get better kills with that thing, because it reloads quicker than that bolt action does. Yeah, there's not a whole lot you can do in online right now that I feel... I hope within this coming year we get a lot happening with Red Dead Online, because I would love to be able to see something happen. Why don't we have a passive mode yet? I know people are gonna laugh about that comment, but there's some of us that would rather make money and work and get something out of this game other than this bullshit right here. Why can't we do that? I'm waiting for more rifles to appear. I'm waiting for some awesome revolvers to appear. Yeah. I honestly don't see why there's so much lacking in this game right now. I could see some stuff with the Indians. Like we could actually have a heist where it leads to a war online. And I'm not saying just like player on player war. I'm saying like actual leads to a story mode, like an online story with a war. I do not see where this idiot is. Stay on the roof. Yeah, that's bullshit. I can't even lock on. I'll even try a bolt action. Because I know a bolt action gives you more range. And more damage, but... maybe they're inside the house, that's why I can't get them. Says he's right out front, but he's not even showing up. That shot came out of nowhere. Like, there was nothing where that shot came from. And then, what kind of a bullshit spawn was that? Yeah. There's a lot they could do with this game that they haven't done yet. He just shot me through the wall of that house. Please tell me he did not just shoot me through the wall of that house. Yeah. For that reason now. Where is this guy? Ken Dude and Jimmy Ch. Let's put them right here. To have a little fun now. Because, yeah, they were just shooting at me through an entire building. Plain and simple, right there. That's another reason I feel this game is lacking. Is there's bugs like that. Either that's a bug or a hack. I wouldn't say it's a hack. I think it's more of a bug because they're clearly inside this house, and they can kill me, and they're shooting through the walls of the fucking house. Yep. He just shot me through the wall of that house. And the house is locked. Yeah. I'm gonna try messing with them.
Hey! And top prize for not messing up that last one.
Yeah, I like some of the missions this boy right here has. So you get some pretty unique hunting
Hey,
missions
how
with
about
him.
some more work then?
But this game is very lacking. Like, how is this guy invisible right now? Okay, that was weird. Yeah. Red Dead Redemption Online right now isn't online, it's more a waste of time. He did that to himself. And now he's gonna kill me for it.
Goddamn savages!
That was fucking hilarious. I dare him to come after me. Let me guess. Back in the building cheating? Or is he on the roof? He's right there in front of me. I don't have any dead eyes, so I can't. Yeah. I'm not gonna kill him. But yeah, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be. I'm pretty sure there's other people who've made videos about this same thing. The game is very lacking right now in online mode. Why is story mode have more content and more to do than online? I'm gonna switch to my bolt action for that. Back in the house killing me. What the hell? And I'm pretty sure Rockstar ain't gonna do anything about that. The fact that he's inside of that house and can kill me from the inside, but we can't touch him at all. Then again, it's on YouTube. And they're shooting me all the way over there. How the hell? Yeah, and it's not going to show him because he's clearly in a glitch or he's cheating. Ow. Surprised that didn't murder me. Alright, let's go see what I can do in my camp. Ooh. Put your gun away, dude. Any deliveries? Just those arrows. almost there now. Oh, it's right there. Anyways, yeah. I think I've rested my case. There's not a lot you can do in online, yet a whole lot you can do in story. And I feel it should be the other way around. Grand Theft Auto's proof of that. You go look at Grand Theft Auto, there's a lot you can do in story. A lot. Story is very entertaining. Then you go to online and it's insane. You can do so much online. I really hope Red Dead Online can come to that right now. But right now we're at a beta. We're sitting on the online beta, which means it's obviously a work in progress. But for a work in progress, it's not much work. There's not much being done. I really hope that they can really take off with this game, but right now it's a disappointment. It's flatlined. You can't do anything online. It's boring as hell. I mean, you could sit here in Showdown or Gun Rush and do the same shit over and over and over. And it's fun, but it gets old too quick. And then after you get old of that and there's nothing left to do. I mean, yeah, you can do these, and by the time you've done all three repetitive and it gets old and boring, you just shut the game off or switch to another game, guaranteed. Because there is nothing entertaining to do. They need to be able to make it so we can make more money, be able to actually make a profit. The gold. We need to be able to do more with the gold. I'm not sitting here and I'm not going to waste my money on gold bars. Like, no, I'm not going to give you $10 for 25 gold bars or $4.99, $5 to get 25 bars of gold. No. I'm not going to waste my money to get gold bars. Make it easier to obtain. No, I've got to do over thousands of these Gun Rush or this Showdown series. Maybe even the races. I haven't done them yet, but even then. You don't get any. You get almost no gold for doing all that. It's a letdown. A lot of us, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of us out there that would love to be able to customize our weapons and make them personal and make them look the way we want them to, but we don't even get the gold to be able to do that. So, it sucks. Yeah, I feel it's more than a work in progress. They need to rethink some of their stuff, like the gold aspect. I like the gold aspect, but increase the amount of gold given. I could see maybe $1 every match and 1 bar of gold every match. That would be more rewarding than like 25 cents of gold a match. You're gonna have to do over 50 matches to even get 1 bar. More than that, even probably. The rare horse you can get in story mode, I wish they had more animals like that you can obtain in online. Just like the legendary animals that you can hunt. I would love to be able to go hunt some of those online. Maybe do something like a posse hunt, where all your posse can get together and have some form of like a something along the lines where you can actually do more with the hunt than we can right now. Like, okay, here's an idea. Maybe like, you know how they have the daily objectives? Maybe what if they did like like the daily objectives on Grand Theft Auto, or the business battle for the nightclubs. What if they did something like a very unique animal, like a very unique, like a legendary animal on the map? Once a day or so often a day, they'll put a legendary animal on the map. Don't mark it, but mark the area of the map where it could be, and have like a whole bunch of people out there searching and hunting this animal. I could see that blowing up pretty quick on this game. I could see that going somewhere. Having a unique legendary animal hunt. And the animal, when you take it to the trapper, you get a bunch of money for it, you get a bunch of meat, you get some unique items towards upgrades like trinkets, something unique for your horse, something unique for a particular weapon, something like that. Like, make it something that would reward that multiple people, that everyone can obtain. That's my ideas of this game for right now. Yeah, there's more you can do in online than more you can do in story than you can online. I've shown that without a fact, because online, Gun Rush, Showdown, and Race are the only events besides the Stranger missions, and I can't even really. There is the option in online to go redo missions, but I don't find the point in doing that. Like, I can go and redo them, and they get old real quick. And there's no story to the missions. They don't actually really go anywhere. Yeah, well, I hope Rockstar can do more with this game. But for right now, that's all I have to say. Enjoy the rest of your time. I'm gonna end here and call it a day.